Namaste viewers, welcome to Gnanadegula channel. In this episode, we'll go through the meaning of the 43rd Sutra, Yoga Sutra by Patanjali. This one is from Vibhuti Pada. This also speaks of the Siddhis, the achievements, physical, they'll all look alike, like physical achievements, which a yogi can achieve by practicing. So, the sutra goes like this. ākāśayoḥ sambandha samyamāt laghu dhūla samapattehe cha ākāśayoḥ. Now this speaks of the body floating in the air, the Siddhi, which makes you, if you acquire that Siddhi, it makes you left, defying gravity, you can float in the air. This is what it means. Now the word, kāya means the body, the physical form, what we are, entire thing, physical body. ākāśayoḥ, of the sky, space, ākāśa, and the body. It refers to the relationship between the body and the space. Sambandha, again it is a relation, connection, linking. ākāśayoḥ sambandha. kāya ākāśayoḥ sambandha. Samyamāt, that means by complete restraint, by concentration. And you can say it as the integration of dhāraṇā, dhyāna, samādhi. These three, samyamāt, on a particular object. So it says kāya ākāśayoḥ sambandha samyamāt laghu. Laghu means it is light, subtle, without heaviness. Very light, very light. Tula is a word used for cotton fluff, pulled out cotton when you just, it becomes very light. It flows, it just flows in the wind, that is how it is called as tula. Symbol of utmost lightness and delicacy. Tula. Samapattehe, attainment. Samapattehe, getting, absorbed, identification with that. Cha is a word used to in conjunction and all those things. And ākāśayoḥ. Ākāśa means atmosphere, sky, space, all those things. Ambara, all these things, terms are there for ākāśa. Vyoma, Pushkara, Ambara, Nabha, Antariksha, Gagana, Ananta, Suravartaka, all those things, there's a lot of words for ākāśa in the Amarakosha. Jodhivau dve sriyama brahm vyoma pushkaram ambaram nabhontariksham gaganam anantam suravartakam. Like this it goes. So many names for this ākāśa. This you find only in Sanskrit. Anyway. ākāśayoḥ. Gamanam means going, movement, traveling through. So, what is it exactly saying? kāya ākāśayoḥ sambandha samyamāt, by this thing. Laghu tula samapattehe cha ākāśayoḥ. By samyama, by complete restraint and meditation on the connection between the body and the space, and by absorption of the idea of lightness, which is that of a cotton fluff, the yogi attains the power of moving through space. This is the meaning. See, Patanjali explains that by focusing deeply on the connection between body, that is kāya is body, and ākāśa, and cultivating the inner feeling of becoming as light as cotton, a yogi experiences freedom from the normal pull of gravity. So now, this does not always mean some kind of a crude physical alleviation. It is very often interpreted as the subtle body being able to travel effortlessly through space. This is what it means. Just as cotton drifts freely from the wind, freely with the wind, cotton drifts away, yogi's consciousness becomes unbound by physical weight. So, yogi kāya ākāśayoḥ sambandham dhyayan laghu tulavat bhavati. A yogi meditating on the relation between body and space becomes like a cotton fluff. Samyama tu yogi gurutvam jayati. By samyama, the yogi, the practitioner, the hatha yogi conquers gravity. Sukshma sharirena yogi ākāśe gamanam karoti. With the subtle body, the yogi travels through space. This is how it is to be understood. There are a lot of examples from tradition. In the 18th century, there was one yogi called as Trilinga Swami. He is reported to have floated on the Ganges river for days. People witnessed his body. It was unaffected by water's natural pull. He did not sink. He was just floating. Then, if you look back to the history, if you look back to the Adi Shankaracharya period, his disciple Padmapada, his name itself appears to have been Padmapada, he is said to have crossed a river by walking on water as if his body lost heaviness. Whenever he stepped, there was a lotus flower on which he would step, and then just like that he moved away. There are so many people who have achieved this floating and walking on water and things like that. The Buddhist yogis in Tibet, they are known for this Lunggampa. This is a kind of a practice, Lunggampa, where adepts could run or travel vast distances very lightly, almost skimming the ground as if weightless. Many have expressed, at least during their dreams, having just moving like wind, just crossing, moving with very great speed. Even in Christianity also, Saint Joseph of Cupertino, he was reported to leviate during deep ecstasy. When he was in ecstatic mood, he is said to have leviated. So, there are a lot of commentaries by great thinkers. Vyasa Maharshi is the oldest classical commentator on Yoga Sutras. This Siddhi reflects the yogi's conquer over gravity, Gurutva. He says Gurutva, that is gravity, heaviness, by focusing on the relationship between the body and the space. It is the subtle body that actually traverses space. The Sthula Sharira will be here, the Sukshma Sharira will travel and then experience all the things, whatever that is, and then come back to this Sthula Sharira and then be there. Swami Vivekananda also, he must have seen these kinds of things, or heard. He cautioned that these powers are real, they can be performed, but they are distractions. They are like toys in a nursery where, you cannot compare them to the true goal of yoga. True goal of yoga is Kaivalya, that is liberation. One has to focus on that. The great thinker Osho, he interprets this as symbolic, where lightness, it refers not to the physical body, but to the mind and ego becoming free of heaviness. When the yogi sheds conditioning, he becomes like air. This is what Osho Osho's thoughts are. So the summary of the sutra is that the samyama on the connection between the body and the space, and meditating on the feeling of lightness like cotton, the yogi transcends physical limitations and can move effortlessly through space. Sorry. It can manifest as levitation. That means moving upwards. Astral travel or mobility of the subtle body. Patanjali also, however, stresses that these are byproducts of yogic practice. They are not the ultimate goal. So this is the message for this sutra. With this, we conclude this episode. I hope this was quite interesting and very informative. Please like, share, and then subscribe to my channel. Please post your comments after having gone through the entire video talk. Thank you, viewers, for your valuable time in listening to this. Thank you.